Hopefully you could hear me because it's pissing it down with rain. Hopefully. But it definitely sums up how I feel. What do I mean by that? There was an article, right? Now I could be right, I could be wrong, and I hope the fuck I am wrong. I hope the fuck I am wrong. But there is an article about the making a remake of The Running Man. I shit you not. Making a remake of The Running Man, the classic 1987 film starring Arnold Schwarzenegger in The Running Man. If it's true, all I can say to Hollywood is, do you ever learn from your stupidity? I remember saying it last time when I did a rant on making ideas of doing a remake of Back to the Future. So I'll say it again. Does Hollywood ever learn from their stupidity? Now, I do know that The Running Man was taken off a Stephen King book. And this is what the article says, that they're planning on making it a bit more faithful to the Stephen King book. All fair said and done, man. All fair said and done. I remember doing research and reading the book of The Running Man, the Stephen King one, right? It is nothing at all like the classic one with Arnold Schwarzenegger. The book version was about a thin, skinny man. This will make you laugh. And he was married with his woman and his kid. The thin, skinny man is a character who Arnold Schwarzenegger is. In all fairness, back in that era, was he a thin, skinny man? And his woman, his wife, the poor, the suffering poverty. It's set in the future, just like in the movie, but a little bit different. His woman becomes a prostitute because they're down on the luck, and the little girl, I think it's a little girl, his daughter, ends up badly ill, and he's suffering poverty. So he joins his game so he could go on the running man, similar to like in the film. That's the only bit that's different. The only difference is there's little bits in there you can go outside and all this. You're not a prisoner, you do it at your own choice. And he finds out that his wife and his kid's been murdered by the company of the running man. So that the character Dillican, instead of it being an air doctor, he finds an air debt, self-sacrifices himself, kills Dillican, end of the book. Now, I don't mind the idea of it being an accent back. I don't mind it being a little bit like Stephen King, but in all fairness, do you want that in your fucking film? A shitter, downbeat ending. I say it again. A shitty, downbeat fucking ending. Let's say, oh, Popper. Do you want that in your? Do you really want that in the film? That is why I preferred the Running Man we got to see back in 1987 with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I prefer that than the book version. Now, there are some versions that say the book is better than the film, or there are some scenes where they say the film is better than the book. It's like Stephen King did not like The Signing, the movie one, the John Chupick, if you can pronounce his name right, John Chupick, The Signing, the one with Jack Nicholson. Didn't like it. Now, I've seen the TV series. I've got another attempt at the TV series, but the book was more faithful to the TV series. Shoot me. I prefer the fucking film version. Shoot me again. I prefer the fucking film version with Jack Nicholson. I felt Jack Nicholson played Johnny right. It was more psychological. It was more expensive. Yeah, the cheapy woman in the bath was a lot more frightening than the one with Jack Nicholson. But nevertheless, he didn't seem with a fucking mallet. I think the axe was a fireman's axe slamming the door down and shouting that line out, "It's Johnny," was a lot more frightening than the TV one. Somebody whacked me with a fucking axe. So there are some I would say the movie's better than the film. It's like the reboot of it. I prefer the 90s one, the Terrifies one. I think Tim Curry did a better performance as Pennywise. And in all fairness, why another reboot? Why another shitting in? Didn't they try an Arnold Schwarzenegger one before? Let me, if I'm right and fucking wrong, did they not do that before? Oh yeah, they did. Total Rim Job. I'm not going to call it Total Rim Job. It's an insult on Paul and Holden. They did. And where was the mistake? It was a 12th rating. And Stephen Farrell could not know how to do fucking accent, and it wasn't even rememberable, and it wasn't even needed because the original Total Recall was a bit it, and it just sums up. And people say, well, yeah, he just doesn't it for the original. How many people remember the remake? How many? And it was a fucking flop. So does Hollywood ever learn? And I'll guarantee you, if it does get made, which I hope the fuck it was just me and I misread it wrong, I hope the fuck I did. But if I'm wrong, then the end of the day, the end of the fucking day, I'll guarantee you here and now, it'll be a pussy out on the 12 rating. So it's not going to be 18 like the original. You're not going to have beautiful bad language. You're not going to have blood. You're not going to have door. You're not going to have fucking violence. They're going to push you out on that straight away. And it's just going to be shit. It's going to be shit. It's going to have fucking actors that hit me fucking knuckles, pieces of fucking wood. And it's just going to be fucking garbage. They're going to have a 12 fucking rating and it's going to be fucking garbage. No Anna, no Running Man. They've already remade the Running Man. They've already remade it. You know what it was called? It was called the Tying Game. Not the Tying Game. Yeah, the Tying Game. And, they did two of them where this woman was shouting and bawling and acting like a fucking list sus, saying she's going to do this and fear everybody. The Tie Game, I think it was called. So they already did the fucking reboot when you think about the shitting in. And it's like, does Hollywood ever have an imagination anymore? And having the Farah, I don't know his name, it's having the Farah, the one that played the villain in Live and Let Die, and he also played in the Tacit Alien. David DeFecco, I think I don't know his fucking name now, but you know what I'm on about. That's an insult on his men there. He's not that long past a Ray, and now they're like shitting on his men there. David DeFecco, I think his fucking name is. You know, remember him? You know, he played in Alien, and he played the villain in Live and Let Die, the Bond film. That's an insult on him because I love the lines when he's dying, even though he's no longer with us. May rest. That line where he says to Anna, "Don't you be the only arsehole ever let me down. I don't want to be the only arsehole in heaven." I always love that line, and that's what it feels like. It's like, don't be the arsehole, Hollywood, and shit another shit, mate. Does Hollywood ever learn? Do they ever do the fucking research? Do they research how many fucking reboots, reshittingings have made it bid? Do the research. Total Rim Job, bombed. Robocop, the remake, bombed. Nightmare on Elm Street, the shit mate, bombed. Okay, it may be a bit successful, but still a waste of money. Alternately, it'll be forgotten with. Poltergeist, the shit make, bombed. See, I'm fucking doing Hollywood's fucking job here. I'm doing the job, race fucking money, and race fucking money. Now, Tanted, Total Recall was taken off a book, but even then it wasn't even faithful to the book when there's shit to make out. It was just this. It was just this, just like the Running Man. If the shit it out would just be this. It'd be a race fucking money. And does Hollywood ever learn? Do they ever learn that these shit mates don't work? Believe it or not, they were going to shit out Big Trouble in Little Chinatown. No, Big Trouble in Little China. Big Trouble in Little China. That film, Tacit, bid it, I reviewed it, I love it. John Carpenter, Kurt Russell. They were going to shit that out. But there was so many fans out there what did not want a remake of it. And they won. They won. And I'm happy. I cannot believe that The Rock, the wrestler, the fucking Rock, wanted to do a remake of that. He wanted to do a fucking remake of Big Trouble in Little China because there were so many fans out there what debate, it never happened. And that just proves Hollywood, and I'm saying it to Hollywood, that proves that remakes don't work. And the 12 rating definitely does not work. I'm telling you now, the Running Man gets made, it'll be a pussy out 12. Unlike the original, what was it, rated 18, beautiful bad language, the Arnie I missed when he was in his dirty 30s, so in his biceps, coming out with one-liners. You ain't going to get that. You're not. There's going to be some wooden actor there for his good looks, just like Stephen Farrell. It's going to be a pussy out 12 rating. It's going to be fucking down to be faithful to the book, because I hope the dog not, because I actually ate the book of The Running Man. It was dark, it was depressing, it had a shit downbeat ending. I don't want that. I like The Running Man I get. I remember saying when I reviewed The Running Man, the film, I loved the song in it. You hit the right spot, no lonely nights. I love the song to it. I used to have it on my ringtone on my mobile. That is how much I love The Running Man. I've only shit another shit, mate. They've already ruined fucking Token Retail, so why ruin another one of Anna? It's just, why? It's not going to, tell me this, Hollywood, if you're going to do it, is it going to be the same? No, no Anna, no Running Man. People think of Token Retail, they think of Anna. People think of the original Exterminator, whether it's 1 or 2, they think of Anna. You know what I mean? People think of the original Predator. You think of Arna, even though Predator later took over. So that's one sequel that did work without Arna. But other films, True Lies, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Commando, Arnold Schwarzenegger, The Running Man, Arnold Schwarzenegger, remake, we've forgotten it in a couple of months. No matter how much to market it and sell it, no Arna, no Running Man. What a waste of fucking money. Oh, that was it. The Underdame, the Crying Dame. That's another film. The Underdame. The Underdame. That is technically a remake of fucking The Running Man. The Underdame. That is a fucking remake of The Running Man. I'm going all over because it just pisses me. It just fouls my brain. It fucking fouls my brain of why they're racing money. But I'm hopefully I might have just misread it. It's like I knew originally they were going to do a remake of American Werewolf in London. Have to say that has never happened. So I'm hoping that this will never happen. I really, really am hoping this will never, ever, ever in a million fucking years happen. But if it does Hollywood ever learn? And to them, I'm going to run, if it ever happens, up a hill and up a fucking mountain. See you later.